Hello everyone. Before starting our presentation for today, thinking about questions related to these images. What do you notice from these images? What ideas do they convey? And can you guess the topic of this video? After thinking about it, let's get into today's topic. Our group name is ECO, and at first we will introduce our group members. They are Erika, Jie, Elorm, Shuang, Énora, and Océane. So today we're going to talk about gender stereotypes in advertising and how they shape our ideas of gender roles.
First of all, let's define what gender stereotypes are. According to the American Psychological Association, a gender stereotype is a relatively fixed, overly simplified concept of the attitude and behavior considered normal and appropriate for specific genders, such as male, female, transgender, non-binary, or other gender identities. In a particular culture, gender stereotypes often support the social conditioning of gender roles. Examples of these fixed ideas could be how women are expected to be caring, gentle, and responsible for housework, while men are expected to be strong, rational, and the main breadwinner.
Now, how is this reflected in advertisement? As we saw from the pictures at the beginning, this can manifest through women and men being depicted in what we call traditional roles. A 2020 study from the stereotype metric showed that only 7% of the analyzed ads depicted women in non-traditional roles, and 9% of them showed men in non-traditional roles. It is not uncommon to see advertisements of men using cars, achieving important milestones and playing sport, while other ads show women doing housework, taking care of a baby or cooking. A survey conducted by our group detected that out of 42 people, 95.2% think that gender stereotypes were present in publicity between the 50s and the 2000s. 92.9% of the people who answered the survey also think that publicity contributes to gender stereotypes.
But why is all of this a problem? First, due to a lack of representation, young girls may come to believe that science, technology, or sports are not meant for them, and this might prevent them from pursuing possible aspirations and goals in the field. On the other hand, men may feel like they cannot show emotion or take on responsibilities related to caring for their home and family. But this is also not so good for brands. A 2021 study revealed that stereotypical ads reduce both men's and women's attitude towards brands and cause psychological resistance. Have you ever felt uncomfortable watching an advertisement that portrays gender stereotypes?
It's true that things are changing and that brands are beginning to produce more diverse ads. Although the results from our survey showed that 92.9% of people find that gender stereotypes are still present in publicity nowadays. Pause the video to see other interesting findings from our survey.
What do you think? We invite you to reflect on this. How about having a debate night with your friends, colleagues, or people from your community? Let's raise awareness and help build a more equal society. That's all for our presentation. These are all the sources we used. Thank you for listening.